The IEM Cologne 2026 shop is definitely very volatile, and some of these stickers are spiking in price by a lot, going back down to like reasonable prices. I would say reasonable prices, right? And then going back up by a whole 100 euros. As you can see, this Thunder down went from like 3,000 points all the way up to like 13,000, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. And this one is also very stable right now. I mean, generally speaking, yes, these are beautiful looking stickers. Do I think they will be slightly cheaper? Of course, but right now I think it's very expensive. I mean, even the papers are selling for like 2 euros, which is kind of insane in my opinion. But generally speaking, yes, this is a very beautiful looking sticker, but 130 euros for this is kind of expensive. I would rather be going, for example, for a Lint Vision, obviously not the most desirable sticker, but this one is definitely also looking beautiful in my opinion, and it's currently like 644 points, which is not a lot considering it dropped by over 1,000. And also probably the most, or one of the most desirable stickers from this whole collection is this Team Liquid. I mean, this looks very beautiful. It looks like a blue jump sticker to me. It's absolutely magnificent. That's just my own opinion. And it has dropped like by 25 euros, 2,521 points, and right now could also be a reasonable price, because in the first few days I could see these stickers be sold for a lot. And also some of our stickers that we have invested in have also slightly risen ever since they have risen. So we bought these for around like what, 80 points, somewhere in that area, and currently 2 days in a row we're up. It's currently worth like 500 points. I'm not saying it's the best investment, it's just my own play. And as expected, the Thunder Holo has exploded to 6,500 points, all the way from like 1,000 something. It's absolutely insane. I mean, generally speaking, yes, this is a very beautiful sticker, but are they gonna hold their values? I think it's possible, but considering even the foils are selling for like 6 euros, it's very expensive. Are you tired of super expensive steams up on the community market and you want to buy some new ones? Up on Skinland, you have the best possible market prices for these skins, no hidden commissions, a 24/7 service, 100% safe, and you get immediate payouts. Skinland also pays out instantly, so you don't have to wait for your balance to arrive. Ever since the latest WoW update, you can still trade your skins here and legends trade here. Skinland is the official partner of Vitality. The best work with the best, even Vitality chooses Skinland. And if you want to sell your skins, here's a bonus for you. If you use my promo code RubyJetski, you get $10 for free if you sell your skins for $100. And thank you Skinland for sponsoring this video. The FlyQuest holos have also dropped to a reasonable price if you compare them to the foils, for example. Yes, these look kinda cool, right? But I think the holos have the way better potential. They're way more liquid, and way more people will be going for these just because these are beautiful. So it can be definitely rising in price even more, since it's one of the beautiful ones and is also not that expensive compared to some other stickers. But this one I really don't understand. Obviously Vitality is a very demanded sticker, but in most of the other collections back in the day in the sticker capsules, the Vitality holos were one of the cheapest ones, right? But this one is selling for 70 euros in a shop right now. It's absolutely insane. I just don't understand it. Also, Falcons saw a decent drop across the board. I mean, most of the stickers from the Falcons have slightly dropped in price, and the foil is like 10 euros, which is absolutely insane. The holo version is like 18, but it's kind of understandable. It was like 50 euros, which is kind of insane, and we've dropped way lower now. Also, I'm not the biggest fan, but the Shark holo prices are looking relatively fair. 642 points. It's not a lot by any means. I think it's definitely a very beautiful sticker. We'll have to see where the demand goes for these. I also wanted to mention the downfall of this P250 Valence from the Chroma 2 collection. Generally speaking, I was very bullish on the Mil-Spec skins from discontinued cases like the Chroma, Gamma case and stuff. And we've risen like to 5 euros up on this gun, and currently we've crashed all the way down to like 2 euros and 50 cents. I mean, for a blue skin it could still sound very expensive, but I think the potential is still there, and during these drops I think it's a great opportunity to go ahead and grab some of these factory new skins, because notoriously the factory new versions tend to rise the most in price, but also if they're crashing they get affected also the most. So right now could be a great opportunity to go ahead and pick some of these up. That's at least just my own prediction up on this P250. I mean, the M4A1-S Fade is still dropping in price. Valve has not removed any of these items from the current Armory, so we still had no new Armory update. And this is a very big problem in my opinion for these investments. I have myself 3 of these M4A1-S Fades, and probably I'm gonna lose some money up on those because it's really not looking good, the bright future of it. I think I will be just turning my M4A1-S Fades into some souvenir ones, just for some memories, because at this point I don't really care about these as an investment. I will make them some skins that I will remember forever, and probably will be also keeping them for the long run. If they're gonna go to like $0, I don't mind at all, as long as I can make these souvenir. I mean, at the end of the day, in the future you'll be able to make any skin out of your inventory to a souvenir one, so also skins that have never existed in the souvenir version will be existing now, and some of these skins could be sold for some overpay, because obviously there's no 2021 train collection souvenir skins, so I will be able to make this one in the future to a souvenir Glock. I think it's gonna be definitely cool, and some of these skins could be sold for overpay, even though the regular skin is not gonna be that pricey. But just because you'll be creating a unique skin, I think there will be definitely some people that are going to pay some overpay. At least it depends on how much you need to pay Valve first to generate that souvenir skin, but also I think it's definitely a great idea for the M4A1-S Fade to be converted into a souvenir M4A1-S Fade. I think it's gonna be very cool. Also, we're currently doing the Glock 18 VOG giveaway. If you want to participate and win this skin, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description so I can see it and send you the skin right away if you win. I wish to all of you in the comments the best of luck, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. The AK-47 Jet Set from the Baggage collection. Not a lot of people actually know that this skin exists because it's not the most desirable AK skin, but it's definitely one of the rarest ones in the game, because it's from the Baggage collection, and as I've already mentioned, this skin is a crazy good investment, because ever since it has been removed from the game, ever since it has been rising and rising in price, and even though we're currently having one of the biggest market crashes right now on the Steam community market and also on third-party websites, this skin definitely did not disappoint any investors, at least as of right now, because as you can see, this skin has been rising slowly but surely. This is the minimum wear condition, and right now the cheapest one is listed for 580 euros, which is absolutely insane, right? But for example, the field tested condition is for 450 and has been also rising in price. Well worn condition, similar price, has been also rising in price, because these are super rare. As you can see, only 4 pieces are listed up on the Steam community market, at least for the well worn condition, and battle scarred there's 3 out of these, and as you can see, the battle scarred condition has risen even more crazier than any other of these other conditions, right? So I think this is absolutely insane. Back in the day, this skin was used to be like 30, 50 euros, maybe 100 for the battle scarred condition, right, in 2022. But right now we're selling already at what, all-time highs for like 300, 400 euros, and it's absolutely insane in my opinion. The cheapest one listed is in battle scarred, more expensive than field tested and well worn, which is insane. Something not many people are talking about: generally CS2 cases are slowly dropping in price right now, because not a lot of people are sure about the future of CS2 skins, about the investments and stuff, about the future of cases. Could Valve actually make them not openable anymore? I mean, it's definitely possible, but I think the percentage is like at 1% at max. Maybe it would already be too high, because at the end of the day, cases are the backbone of the CS2 community, and if cases get removed from the game and we won't have even the feature to open these anymore, I think a lot of people would quit the market, right? And also, this case is currently crashing. It crashed all the way from like 30 euros in the past year all the way down to like 11 euros up on the Steam community market. As you can see, the cheapest listed is for 11 euros and 27 cents. It's not expensive at all for the glove case, right? So I think in the future the glove case could still rebound maybe slightly, because there's still demand for the new gloves inside the dead end terminal, right? So I think in the next couple of months it could start snowballing and grow into a more bigger hype. That's at least just my own prediction, because at the end of the day, the market is definitely not healthy right now, and we need to do a lot of fixing to revert that market back into some uptrends, right? And this is why I really do believe that the P90 Shallow Grey from the glove collection is definitely a great investment. I mean, the factory new condition has been selling for like 140 euros up on the Steam community market, and currently we've already reached like 60 euros. And on third-party websites, these skins are even cheaper. Obviously, ever since the gold trade-up update, these have exploded, right? But I think the long-term future of this skin is still up there. We just need some time for these to actually settle in, and these will also be used up in trade-ups. So I think the supply of these will be only decreasing. Meanwhile, not a lot of people are opening the glove cases because they're kinda expensive, right? So the factory new conditions are very rare up on these skins. And if you enjoyed this video, you will definitely enjoy my other videos. Go ahead and check them out.